Hello class and welcome to Chapter 9. In this lecture we're going to talk about process reengineering. So let's get started. It's important to note that in this lecture I'm not going to make you a process reengineering specialist. What I will do is cover a couple of the basic principles and tenets behind reengineering so that you'll understand how robust it truly is. Process reengineering refers to the radical redesign of business processes in order to achieve major important initiatives such as reduction of costs, improvement of services, reduction of manufacturing time, things that can help drive the organization closer to its overall goals of being more efficient. It's important to note that organizations make money in one of two ways. Either they sell more products and services to bring in additional revenue, or they reduce the cost that it takes to operate the business. Process reengineering focuses squarely on reducing the operational cost that it takes to run a business. And this process is very robust. It's important to note that in most organizations, as you're going along with normal business operations, you'll engage in activities that will tweak or try to improve the business operations and processes. This is a normal course of business. You may see one activity that's not exactly efficient, so you put in new policies to help out with that efficiency. It's important to note that process reengineering is very different. Instead, it focuses on redesigning or revamping the entire system. This is a very comprehensive process. It does not focus on specific tasks, activities, or jobs. Instead, it focuses on the outcomes. What is it we're trying to achieve? And it looks over the entire process from beginning to end and begins to redesign that in ways to achieve those said goals. You look at information from the source and you use that information to drive changes within the overall process. All the while you're completely willing to rewrite jobs, rewrite functions, rewrite policies. You may even have a completely new system by the time you get done with the process reengineering activities. Oftentimes, you will end up creating new jobs. There are specifically 3 different job design approaches that come out of process reengineering. Job enlargement refers to making a person's job larger. Specifically, what you're doing is you're adding responsibilities that are similar to what a person is already doing. Take, for example, a bank teller. They interact with the customer, they collect deposits and withdrawals, and they make basic transactions. What you may do in order to facilitate job enlargement is that you add responsibilities to that teller's job. What you may do in order to facilitate job enlargement is that you'll add responsibilities to that teller's job. For example, you may have them take loan payments. Very similar to what they're doing now. They're making deposits and making withdrawals. It's just that instead of focusing only on checking accounts and savings accounts, they are also doing the same type of work for loans. So the big takeaway here with job enlargement is that the person's job gets more responsibilities, but all those responsibilities are on the same level as their current responsibilities. Job rotation refers to moving a person around from one position to another within an organization so they'll get a broad understanding of the various functions. Then they will eventually take a spot in a department or in a job that they will start their career within. Very commonly, you'll see this type of program with onboarding of new college students. The last one we'll talk about here is job enrichment. The job enrichment model refers to adding responsibilities to an existing job, but those responsibilities are more elaborate, they're more meaningful, they're more important to the organization. For example, let's go back to the idea of the bank teller. So they're accustomed to doing credits and debits for checking and savings accounts. If I add on to their responsibilities, collecting loan applications, processing loan applications, and approving various people for loans, then we just enrich their job. They're doing more responsibilities, but the responsibilities they have is richer, it's deeper, it's more meaningful, and more profit generating for the organization. That wraps it up for this lecture. If you have any questions, be sure to email me or I'll see you in class if we're meeting physically. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later.